Hey, what's new and exciting? It's Kevin O'Shaughnessy here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can combine downward pick slanting licks with upward pick slanting licks to come up with some really cool patterns of your own. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Feel free to have a look around. I post videos on guitar technique, music production, and songwriting. So if that sounds at all appealing to you and at all interesting, please consider subscribing and remember to hit the notifications bell so you're kept up to date when I post new content. If you're unfamiliar with the terms downward pick slanting, upward pick slanting, no worries. I've got some links in the description below to other videos that I've posted on this topic. There'll also be a couple of buttons floating above my head that you can click on too if you happen to be watching this on your computer. Basically what we are talking about is how we orient our hand to get the best mechanical advantage we can so that we can do some alternate picking, crossing the strings as quickly and efficiently and as comfortably as possible. So the long and the short of it is a downward pick slant puts the big part or the fat part of the pick facing away from the guitar, kind of angling towards the floor. An upward pick slant rotates the hand in the opposite direction, and the fat part of the pick sort of points on a diagonal up towards the ceiling. The downward pick slant allows you to clear the strings after every upstroke. The upward pick slant allows you to clear the strings after every downstroke. We can create licks that are exclusively based in one picking orientation or another, and we can combine them, and that's what I want to talk about today. This first lick is a simple A minor pentatonic lick. I'll play it first and then I'll dig into it. The lick starts off with downward pick slanting, which, as I said, allows the pick to be free from the strings after every upstroke. Since we're using a pentatonic scale, there's only 2 notes on a string. That makes the down-up nature of the downward pick slant the ideal choice for the first part of the lick. The second part of the lick, however, when I get to the high E string, only has 3 notes on a string. So in order to descend the lick, I have to change the picking orientation so that I clear after every downstroke. Check it out again. So here's the downward pick slanting. Here comes the change. So you can see that by reorienting my hand to an upward pick slant, the odd number of notes on the high E string isn't a problem, and I can still pick all of the notes when I descend in the lick. Now let's look at a triplet pattern. This one's going to be in A major, and I'm going to combine the downward pick slanting lick of putting 6 notes on a string with the upward pick slanting lick of putting 3 notes on the first string and 6 notes on the subsequent strings. Looks like this. So again, the lick starts with downward pick slanting because I'm putting 6 notes on a string going up. Now I repeat the top note, but I only play 3 notes on the first string, and I change the picking orientation to compensate. The last lick I'm going to demonstrate is in E minor, and it too is going to use a couple of patterns that I've demonstrated in previous videos. So the downward pick slanting part of the lick is made up of 6 notes, 6 notes, and 4 notes. Then I use a couple of notes just to get up onto the high E string. Now I change the picking orientation. I play 3 notes on the high E string, 5 notes on the B string, and then the pattern starts all over again. Ending on the D at the 12th fret. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please remember to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. In the description below, you'll find links to previous videos where I go into more detail about these concepts, and you'll also find a link to the PDF download of all of the licks that I demonstrated in this lesson. If you've got any questions or run into problems, hit me up in the comments below. In the meantime, I'm Kevin O'Shaughnessy, and I will see you in the next video.